If you don't know your audience, your target audience, what do they like to hear?
Kalekye Mumo's journey into digital storytelling began by accident. After years in mainstream media, she received several messages and questions about her personal story on weight loss. So, instead of responding one by one, she switched on her camera and started her YouTube channel.
My journey into podcasting was kind of an accident, or let me say, as a default place to find a way to give people my story. Specifically after my weight loss journey, it became so difficult to answer all the DMs, all the comments, all asking, what did you do, this, that. And so the people who were around me at the time suggested that I try recording all this in a series called The Me I Want to share my story. And that is how I began the journey. And that was back in 2016. And so that's how I began. And now I am in my third podcast. So it's been a nice journey.
What began as a way to reach more people became something deeper.
I think the reception was good because the desire for people to get a quick solution to weight loss is too high. And so their views were amazing. Then transitioning out of TV was when I started my next podcast. And of course, the hype is still with, oh, we like watching you, so they want to follow you. And the style of that second podcast, Live and Uncut, was similarly as hype as I was as a radio presenter. And that for me was not necessarily who I am as an individual today.
Kalekye wears many hats, but she doesn't see them as jobs. To her, each is a gift.
And we can get back yesterday, but we young right now.
A different way to use her voice, her experiences, and her purpose. For her, work is not a burden, but an extension of who she is.
I don't call them jobs. I call them things I love to do. I have a gift. I am able to use my voice and my mind to be able to communicate to other people, to tell stories, to plan and make things happen for people. I look at them as places where I've been able to use the gift I have to thrive. Finding myself emceeing, it's a gift. I was singing as well. And so I was using my gifts, and so the desire to be on air was to talk to people, to be able to engage with people. I'm a great listener, and that I knew I was good at. So again, it's what are you good at and where can you take it? And if it brings you money, well and good.
In a space where everyone has a mic, it takes more than just talking to stand out. Kalekye believes that the best podcasters are not the loudest, they are the most authentic and strategic. This is not just a skill, but a gift.
One of the skills that I think is greatly left out is the fact that you need to be a safe space. You're creating this podcast, either you have interviewees, guests, or even you're doing it as a person who's sharing wisdom, wealth about a specific topic. People need to feel safe with you. Secondly, I think mastering how you want to deliver your content. You may have some great topic, but you don't have the structure to make that come out in a way that will make people feel safe and drawn to you.
Every career has a first. First job, first paycheck, first taste of independence. For Kalekye, she started her career as a receptionist.
My first paycheck was 11,000, and I went and I brought a twin deck cassette radio player. So that was 9,000 of the 11,000. I was satisfied. I was very happy with myself.
From spending habits to saving long term, her journey was not one without mistakes. However, every misstep became a lesson.
I think many mistakes have been getting into wrong partnerships, going and investing in a business that you are not passionate about because it looks like something that could work because your friend said it can work.
As the digital space expands, so does the art of podcasting. This isn't just the future of media, but the future of storytelling. Her recommendation?
So the future of podcasting is great if we can have more people supporting the industry. If we can have more organizations who can see what the benefits are of investing into these conversations. A lot of them don't want to spend money on podcasting. If I put out a podcast today that is branded by your organization, it's there for life.
Earn it, spend